You're live. Hey guys. Hey, there we go. All right. Well, a while since I've done this, and just oh, I hope y'all can hear me. Oh, okay. Um, it's really been a while since I've gone live, but um, there's been so much going on that jeez, where do I begin? Well, I've had COVID twice now. um, I ended up with it uh, again a few weeks ago, or no, a month and a half ago now. Um, my son had it, and then he decided to share. Yay, sharing is caring. Although in this case, yeah, I really, really wish he had not uh, shared with me, but he did. So I ended up with COVID again, and it wasn't as bad as the first time, um, which I completely give credit to the vaccines and the booster for keeping it from being as bad as it was the first time around. So go me, and you know, um, it is what it is. Um, God, this year has really sucked. Um, so much going on in the country and the world. Um, I usually don't speak of politics. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because I have. But I usually don't go into it very often, mainly because people can be nasty. People can be really nasty, and in this case, um, uh, yeah, God, Putin, just Putin. You know, history was not my best subject. Um, I will freely admit that. History just, I could never remember the dates and events together. And so I watch other YouTube channels and my memory gets refreshed. And there was a lovely, um, a lovely thing that was signed many, many years ago. Oh, that's my Sparta. He and Pepper don't really get along. Pepper's my little black cat that she's a rescue, and when you hear hissing and growling, that's Pepper yelling at him, and they may or may not decide to have a little scuffle. But I'm tired of having my bedroom closed off from Sparta and Oreo, so they're gonna have to figure it out. And I'm here so I can make sure no one gets hurt. Anyway, there was something signed that said that the Ukraine would, the Ukraine and Russia signed an agreement that the Ukraine would never be invaded or attacked by Russia. And I can't remember what the name of this was, but I know it was in the 80s, 80s or 90s, I want to say. I was still in school, I think, um, when this happened. And yeah, all the hard work that, the preceding governments had done to try and make this world a better place, Putin has just completely obliterated. But he's not the only one. Let's yep, there's Pepper again. Really, Pepper? Can you stop, please? She's nice. Just ignore her. Let's come home to the U.S. and let's discuss all the rampant bullshit in our country. Um, our forefathers, well, I shouldn't say forefathers, you know, the movement for equality, you know, all the activists, all the politicians, everyone who has worked for decades now to improve life in our country is being set backwards by leaps and bounds by politicians who are trying to strip women of our rights, our reproductive rights. We still do not have authority over our bodies. I turned 44 on the 15th, and after I had my son, I wanted to have my tubes tied. And I was told by the doctors in Pennsylvania Hospital in Philadelphia that I couldn't do that because what if my husband wanted to have more children? And that I was too young. It wasn't until I had my tubes tied when I moved to New Jersey. And, you know, I told them, look, you know, I'm a single mom. I have a daughter and I have a son. Now they're my child, not my daughter. They, them pronouns. And they finally did it. Thank God. Thank God they did it. And then after years and years and years and years of issues with my reproductive system, I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. No, not fibromyalgia. That's no. No, my friend Kimmy's got fibro. No, what the hell? Why am I having such a brain fart? It's one of those days. You know, the thing with anyway, massive brain fart. Can't remember what it's called, but I had a hysterectomy. Awesome. Now, not only not only are women not allowed to, you know, have the surgeries that they need, or say a woman has a tubal pregnancy. In Texas, I think it is, because of course it's Texas. She can't have an abortion to save her life if she has a tubal pregnancy. A tubal pregnancy is one, a baby cannot survive. A baby's going to die. And two, the mortality rate for the mother, you have a better chance of dying than you do of living, because once the baby gets to be a certain size, there go the fallopian tubes and you bleed out. And that's illegal. Can't do it. And all these bills that are being passed, Florida, of course, Florida and Texas, like, don't get me wrong. I have family and friends in both states, and the states are beautiful. However, the people that y'all have elected to put forth bills and amendments and all the things that affect everyone's daily lives, now all of a sudden, don't say gay. Are you kidding me? And just to make that worse, teachers, the ones that our children are supposed to be looking at as role models and people that they can look up to and that they can talk to, are supposed to report to the parents if a child comes to them and says that they are gay or trans or anything other than the norm, which is heterosexual. Not only is that a huge violation of a child's trust in an adult, but the possibility of that child being abused or neglected because of this is astronomical, because not everybody is as accepting or as inclusive as a lot of people are nowadays. Pepper, here she goes again. Kids are going to lose their lives, either because of things that are said or done to them, or because they are ostracized by their families or terrorized into thinking that they don't deserve to live because they don't feel like the body that they were born into is the right one. And the states that are passing laws that say that trans people can't have medical care? Are you kidding me? Like, for real? The thought that we're moving backwards now, and there was a TikToker that, because of a rule or a law that went into effect, killed himself because he was trans. He killed himself because of the way people were treating him as if he was less than a person. Like, how can these people be the ones to be in charge and to make the laws for everybody? Why is it that all these people who tout, that, the Bible, Jesus? Are you kidding me? All you Bible thumpers, you Trumpers out there, thinking that if you're not a heterosexual, God-fearing, make America great again, all that bullshit, you think that your way is the right way and you spout off scripture. Okay, I don't consider myself Catholic anymore. I was brought up Catholic, not by choice, but because that's what was chosen for me by my parents. I was brought up Catholic. And one thing I do know is that everyone who uses the Bible and Jesus and God in their horrible, horrible nastiness and just I wish this was alcohol. Your bigotry, your racism and sexism, and you use God's name. You use whatever higher power that you believe in to justify how you treat people, are going to burn in hell, because the very person, deity that you are touting, saying that, God says this and God says that, or whoever it is that you worship, would agree with all the negativity and the nastiness that you spew from your mouth. Every power, every being, every God, goddess, what have you, that you believe in, has made everyone on this planet. We're alive. We all deserve to live. We all deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves the same rights and privileges that, I'm a Christian. No, you're not. Hi, Lorena, come here. Come on, up, up, up. Come on, up, up. No, fine. Got the bugger. Oh, are you gonna come up, Sparta? Both my boys are right here. Where's my Akila? Somewhere out there. Well, are you coming up, little man? They know when I get upset. So does Pepper, but she's more interested in yelling at the boys right now. I don't understand how anyone in this world today can be so mean and so nasty as to have all these negative feelings and viewpoints. Let people live the way they want to live. It's making them happy. Why do you have such a hard time with that? It's not hurting you. It's not causing you physical harm. Like, I just don't get it. If you were treated the way that you treat these people, and they are people, whether they were born female or male, and don't identify that way, or do. I mean, I'm a 44-year-old woman. I mean, I am not your stereotypical mother of two adults. And, you know, I dress how I dress, do my hair the way I want. I'm pierced. I have tattoos. I don't care about what people think of me. I live my life to be happy. And I'm married to a wonderful man who, God only knows why he puts up with me, but, he loves me for me. And he just wants me to be happy. And as long as, dude, seriously, he hasn't done anything. Neither of them have. Honest to God, Pepper. Oh, here comes Akila. You gonna say hi, Akila? She's a good girl. And she's my newest rescue. All my babies are rescues. All adopted, all saved. If we treated human beings the same way we treat our beloved pets, this world would be such a better place. Of course, it would be nice if my cats all got along, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, hopefully. But these jackasses that are making these laws are ruining our world. We need to put a stop to it. We need to stop letting them do this shit. For real. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's what I learned growing up. I don't call myself Catholic anymore, but that's the one thing that I remember. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Be happy. Don't live your life based off of what others think of you or say of you. Live your life for you. Be happy. Be kind. Pay it forward. We don't need all this negativity. We need to stand together, one voice, and say, this isn't right. Love yourself and love others. Be kind. That's it. Just be happy. Love yourselves. Just love yourselves.